take a little walk down memory lane. And why have gas prices gone up so dramatically? And the speakers on the other side will bring up their charts with their timelines and trying to point fingers and cast blame. The three major reasons that gas prices have increased so dramatically over the past several months is the increased demand in growing economies like China and India. There is nothing we can do about that. That is going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to be a problem, and we're going to have to continue to deal with that, the increased demand in growing economies. However, two of the other main reasons why the price of gas has gone up so much over the past several months, the speculators in the market manipulating the price, driving it up beyond reasonable levels because they're betting that the cost of oil is going to continue to go up. That's something we can do something about, something we are going to do something about. And the other factor, a major reason for the price of oil in the market having risen to all-time record highs before we stopped the Strategic Petroleum Reserve shipments, which has led to the decrease in recent weeks, but it's still at a near record high for the price of oil, is the U.S. dollar and the low dollar around the world. Oil is traded in the world market with the U.S. dollar. Obviously, we use the U.S. dollar, so we're going to pay more for oil as a result of the deflation that's taken place with the dollar at near record lows in relation to other currencies around the world. Anyone who's traveled this summer to other countries can see the impact of the low dollar on your exchange rate. Well, let's take a look at why that happened. Why do we have such a low dollar? Two of the main reasons are trade deficit, the imbalance in trade from what we're shipping out overseas to what we're bringing in. We're bringing in a lot more from overseas than we're making and than we're exporting. The trade imbalance plays a huge role in that. And of course, the debt, the national debt. And we've talked many times, I won't give you the long lecture on it, but suffice to say, 8 years ago, we were looking at a $5.5 trillion surplus over the next 10 years, could have paid off the entire national debt. Because of the economic policies of this administration and the previous Congresses when they controlled both the White House and Congress on the other side, the decisions that were made have led to a skyrocketing national debt, deficits every year, deficits as far as the eye can see, and now instead of having paid off the entire national debt, what do we have? We have a debt ceiling that's now over $10 trillion. That's why the dollar's at an all-time low. That's one of the big reasons why oil has skyrocketed in the world market. So the point of this is the very people who made those decisions, the very people who are responsible for those economic policies and those trade policies that have led to devaluation of the dollar in the worldwide market, the very same people who made those decisions are now coming forward with their ideas on what to do with regard to the energy crisis. And we should take that with a grain of salt, at minimum, because we've seen the impact of their policies. We know what happened. The American people have cast judgment on what they thought about those policies.
Well, let's